It's your boy Seth K Bani here, coming here with another video. Let's step straight into today's tutorial. So Control N, we use it to create a new document, and then I'm going to set here 2 pixels because I don't intend to print this. I'm going to set the height to 2000, and then the width to 2000, the height to 2266, and then we're going to set it to 300 here, and then let's call it PV flyer, and then pixels per inch. We're going to leave everything like this. Click on create. Also, we're going to set our new guides layout. I'll go to view and I'll go to new guides layout. I'm going to set it to 10, set it to 0, just like this. Click on OK. Now I'm going to bring the image in there first, just to get a sense of what we want to create. I'm going to leave it like this. Good. And then I'm going to put it in a group. I'm going to call it image. Great. And then I'm also going to type here, I'm going to type happy, but then I am going to use this character. I'm going to use this font. I'm going to use, so we're going to use Wicked Mouse for this, and then let's resize. I'm going to leave everything like this. Then I'm going to pick a rectangular 2, and then pick that one, and just draw a rectangle around it like that. Now something like this is good. I'm going to drag it underneath it. You also want to drag it outside it and give it its own folder or group. Let's call it happy. Okay, let's close this one, and then this one, let's open it up. Alright, so go back to character. Everything is going to be like this, but then the color over here, let's set it to this color. Okay, so then let's hold Control, let's click on this. Now select the happy, click on move to, and then you want to select this, and then you also want to select that. Alright, so it's in the middle. We don't want it to be pure black, so let's click here. Let's go and pick any color around there. That seems to be good. Now also the happy, you want to go back to character, you want to make sure it is left aligned. Okay, so now I think we are prepped for this. Also want to pick your let's go and pick our pen tool. Okay, and then let's create a new layer. Okay, now guys, make sure here is a shape. Good. And then caps lock is also off, so you can draw somewhere like this, you can draw somewhere like that, then you can draw it there, and then you can join it together. Okay, now double click it and let's change the color to white. Good. And then we're going to set this one. Okay, set the opacity here to 33, and then you also want to right click it and then create clip and mask. Also, good. Now I'm going to give it a mask. Pick my brush to choose a soft round brush. For that, I'll go to general and pick a soft round brush for that one. Alright, and then increase the size of the brush. Then I'll mask here, set it color black, click on the mask here. I'll mask this side. Now I believe this is done. We're going to duplicate it and we're going to drag it down. And then we are going to call this one birth, and then I'm going to drag that one in. Great. I'm going to name the folder also birth. Now the color, let's change the color to 009CFF. Okay. Control J to duplicate it again. Let's call it day. Okay. Open it, and then let's also name this day. Now we are going to hold shift and then we're going to drag it down. Okay. We want equal space between them. And then now let's go, let's resize this. This one is resize. Nice. But we're going to do one thing. We're going to double click it. You're going to give it FF3600, and then because of the contrast of the word, it needs to really come out well. You're going to give it color white so that it can stand out. And just like that, we are done with that one. Now we also need to bring in the background to make everything begin to make sense for us. Let's drag the background in there, and then let's resize it. Yeah, I feel like this is good. I'm going to put it in a group, and I'm going to call it PG. Okay. We're done with the background as well. We want to bring in the name. I'm going to type here, and then I'm going to pick the rest of the details. I'm going to pick this one first. I'm going to paste it there. You're going to use Montserrat for this one. Montserrat. Let's use maybe medium for the meantime. Okay, so Montserrat. Also, we want to set the text to near black for the meantime. Alright, so let's see. And then I'm going to make it italics, and I'm also going to make it bold. Alright, and then I'm going to set this side to -20. Okay, and then I feel like we should give here 8 for the meantime. Let's see. Awesome. Now I'm going to do two things. I am going to select a reference here. I'm going to make it bold. And I'm going to select this one. I'm going to make them medium. Good. Now I'm also going to make this one black, but then the reference here, I'm going to make it red. I'm going to pick it from the side. Okay. Then I'm going to duplicate it, and I'm going to pick this one. I'm going to paste it there, and I'll drag it up. Now with this one, I'm going to make it smaller. Let's see, something like that. We also don't want it to be capped, so we're going to take this off, and then let's make it black if possible. We also don't want it bold, so let's go and set it to medium. In the meantime, we'll drag it down a bit. Let's put it in a group, and then let's call it name. And I'm going to drag it closer to the shoulder here, and then I'm going to give it a rectangle. Drag it inside it. Make the rectangle color white, pure white. Okay. Then I'm going to skew the rectangle. I'm going to skew it. Yeah. I also want to make sure the stroke of the rectangle is off. Set the stroke off. Alright. Drag it underneath the image. Now we want to bring in the date. So the date, we're going to type 27. We are still using Montserrat, remember? But then Montserrat, we're going to set it to, let's pick this color first so that we can see. FF618. We also want to make it extra bold. Good. And then let's see. Should we make it italics? Let's duplicate it and then bring it down. Start trim. Set its color white. Okay. And let's pick ellipse 2. Let's draw a perfect circle like that. Okay, drag it underneath it. Let's make it color black, pure black. And then let's set the stroke off. Now let's go to the opacity. Let's set the opacity to 50%. Good, right? Alright, so that is it for the meantime. Now you want to select these two, let's zoom in. Then you want to make sure that they fall in the middle of. Now I use Ctrl H to hide the rules or the guides. Okay, so I feel like it's in the middle. That is enough. Ctrl H to bring the rules again. Now I want you to select this ellipse. Come and pick your text tool, and I want you to drag the text tool around the shape. Okay, nice. And then I want you to pick that, and I want you to paste that formatting. Good. Now it's going to get a little tricky from here on, but guys, pay attention. We are going to set the font size here to 8. Yeah, that's good. And then we are also going to set this to 190. Great. We are going to make it all caps if it's not like that already. And then we're going to set it to color black for now. Okay, black for now, for the meantime. Great, interesting. Okay. What is going to happen is, let's try and see whether we can make it 7. Nice. I feel like it's good. Okay, so you want to select the ellipse, these 3, and then decrease it a bit. That's the ellipse, and then the option. And then let's select everything, put it in a group. Let's call it date. Now Ctrl T, and then let's just rotate it like that to make it a little interesting. And then we are going to select this, duplicate it, and then change it to color white. So now all we have to do is just find where we want to place it. Once we find where we want to place it, that will be all. I feel like we should place it somewhere here. Okay, so now we have that, I want you to select this one. I want you to pick your brush tool, go and pick a hard round brush. Okay, and then give it a mask, set it to color black, the caps lock off, and then mask this side to make it more visible. Okay, now let's close it. We are done with the date. We want to also add in some glows. I'm going to create a new layer, and then I'm going to give it just 4 glows. I'm going to hold Alt and pick the background colors. Okay, now I'll click here. Okay, so that is not it. Let's go and pick a soft round brush. It makes a big difference. Nice. Let's go, let's set it to linear dodge. And then let's just, now I just love the way it brights on the shoulder and then also cast on the text as well. I'm going to duplicate it, and then I'm going to bring it here to same time. Good. Then I'll duplicate it again, and then I'll bring it over there. We'll duplicate it again, and then bring it. You can keep doing it until you realize, maybe let's reduce the opacity until you realize you are okay. I think I'm okay. With this. I'll put it in a group, and then I'll call it glow. Also, we want to bring in ribbons to make it more dynamic. I'm going to use it like that. I want to rotate it clockwise also, and then I'll drag this side like that, and drag this side like that. Good. Now you just want to give it a mask. Pick a brush to choose hard round brush. Okay. And then capture God. Select the ones that you love. If possible, even make it more bigger. Make it more bigger. So we are going to pick, set it to color black, guys, and click on the mask. You're going to pick the ones that we want. We want this, so we're going to pick it. We want that. We want that. We want this. We also want that over there. Then we want this. Also we want this, so we're going to pick it. And then what else can we do? We want this. Yeah. We want this as well. Then we want this. What else? What else? Maybe that's enough. Now what we're going to do is that we're going to duplicate it again, and then we're going to hide this one. Then this one we're going to delete the mask. Let's pick that. Pick lasso 2. We are going to cut. We're going to cut certain portions off. We're going to cut this one. Ctrl J to duplicate it, and then come back and select it again. And then let's pick which one again. Let's pick this. Ctrl J. Good. Let's come back and select it again. And then let's pick that. Ctrl J. Now you can delete this and bring this one in. Now double click this one. Let's click on properties. Click on invert. Good. And then you want to pick this one. Click on your move to, which one is that? Which one are we moving? Okay, so that one. You want to drag it somewhere around here. And then this one. You want to drag it around the happy family just to cover a portion of it. Good. And then this one, you want to drag it somewhere here. Okay. So it makes sense now. Let's put it in a group, and then let's call it Ray Bench. Now it also feels like he's sitting down, so let's give it that one. Drag it in there, and let's drag it underneath somewhere there. Let's drag it all the way somewhere, maybe in the background somewhere like that. Okay. So that looks realistic. Let's close it. And then the face, I feel like the red is too much, so I'll give it color balance. I'll clip it to it. And then let's go here. If I let me drag it out, I'm going to set it to mid-tones, and then this side is going to be -20. Okay, this side is going to be 12, and this side is going to be -1. Okay, and then maybe I'll go back to the highlight as well. I'll set this to -17. And I'll set the yellows to -13. Good. Drag it somewhere there. Now double click it and then create invert. I'll pick my brush too, and of course I'm going to choose soft round brush. Okay, caps lock off, and then I'm going to set this side to color white. All I want to do is just mask the face. That is all. I don't, let's release clipping mask. Okay. Alright, so that is it. Good. Now Ctrl Alt Shift and E to merge everything together. Right click it and then convert to Smart Object. Nice. Now we also want to go to filter, and then we want to go to camera raw filter. But let's go to basics. Let's set this. So guys, this is how you create something like this. Now if you love this video, hit the bell icon and subscribe to this channel as well. I love you all guys. See you in the next one. Peace out.